I wanna taste love and pain. Wanna feel pride and shame. I don't wanna take my time. Don't wanna waste one life. I wanna live better days. Never look back and say it could have been me. It could have been me. Oh.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
The Permission to Party World Tour kicks off September 18th in Rockford, Illinois, the 19th in Milwaukee, the 20th in St. Paul, Minnesota, the 21st in Duluth, Minnesota, followed by Eugene, Oregon, September 28th. Avoid scalpers and go to BertBertBert.com to get your lowest ticket price. This is a perfect episode because I feel like I should have been born where you guys were born. My whole life, I felt like I was misplaced. And there's a recipe I'm specifically making because of that. But like, I feel like I should have been going to pubs as a kid. Like, I feel like I should have gotten into, I have soccer hooligan energy. I feel like I had horrible teeth. I had to get them all fixed. I could have been British in a heartbeat.
The shirtless thing as well.
Sure. Well, that's Florida for you. That's straight up
Yeah,
Florida.
you would have been like
That's
a
football
northern football fan. You would have been like, I think it'd be Geordie, yeah.
Dude.
You'd be from Newcastle.
When I tour over in the UK, it's crazy how many dudes are just like me. Like they are my energy. Just Ireland was wild. Ireland's like the craziest. But and then so you're from what? You're Welsh.
English. Well, from Derby.
Derby.
Yeah.
Is that up near Manchester?
Kind of.
Okay. Same.
Bristol.
Bristol. Not Connecticut. Okay.
And then Bath, which is...
I know Bath.
You know,
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, that's one place I played where the whole crowd recited the Machine story as I told it in a whisper, and it was so creepy. Would anyone like a cocktail? Because if you do, I will, but if you don't, I probably still will.
I'd love that.
What would you like?
What's a cocktail to you? Is that just like...
I don't know, what do you guys like?
Sex on the beach, or is it just like a vodka soda?
It's vodka soda, it's tequila, it's...
what's the one you mentioned?
Oh.
Do you want any more of those ever again?
F20...
No, it was
French 75.
75.
Oh, I was close.
I hate that.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
You do?
That's up your street, isn't it?
I feel like you'd like that.
Yeah, girls love French 75s. They do. They do. I like Vespers. Have you ever had a Vesper?
No. Okay, there's a couple things I like, okay? I like first kisses, and I love getting introduced to a cocktail I've never had.
I'll take both.
Wait, what's a Vespa?
It's do you know where I first discovered it? It was a restaurant by the Oxo Tower in London.
Oh, yeah.
So I went up to the top, and it's a vodka that's named after. It's from the James Bond film. It's like a vodka, gin, kind of like martini kind of thing. It's super strong.
It sounds like something I
Remember how to
like.
make it?
No, I don't.
Can you Google a Vespa?
I'm Googling it.
She was like, "Is this it?" And it's a bike. So wait, can I tell you, like, so what?
Vesper with the R.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like a bike. Yeah.
Not like the motorcycle.
Oh, it's a Vespar.
Best part.
Oh, Vesper. Oh, okay.
The name of the
Don't ever correct me again. Is it stressful to be like a rock star? Because you can't ever turn it off and like be nerdy.
No, I think we do.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it depends how you define rock star, really.
I'm looking at it. like you fix your hair, right? You do your hair. Do you grab anything off the floor, or do you go like, what's my look today?
Yeah, there's like 3 looks or 4. It's like the dress up, and then the bigger dress up, and then formal attire, and then I'd say like stage wear is somewhere.
Stage wear. So that's so funny. It's the reason I stopped wearing a shirt. One of the reasons is I would get anxiety about what shirt to wear on stage. because it you know, I won't wear a shirt that says anything anymore because I'm telling you too much about me. You know, like if you wear a shirt that's like Bruce Lee, then you're like, oh, this guy's
A Bruce Lee fan.
yeah,
This guy is Bruce Lee.
yeah.
A big one.
But is anyone making a Best Bar?
We need to get one of the ingredients.
Oh no. Then well, let's make something else. What else will we enjoy?
What do you?
I have my own vodka. If you like vodka, we have every booze you could ever imagine. I've got cold beers in there. I got IPAs. I got regular beers. I got wine. I got champagne. I'm always a champagne guy.
Yeah, I'll have a glass of champagne.
Yeah,
That'll be nice.
Yeah, champagne, right? Champagne.
Yeah.
Can I have a PBR? Do you have a PBR?
No. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, the meal I'm making 2 meals for you, okay? One's this little sample meal that we're all going to try because I saw it online and it looks crazy good. But then the real meal I'm making for you is the reason I wish I'd lived in the United Kingdom. It's the reason I also got into cooking. The one episode of Jamie Oliver, and everything about him, his life looks awesome. Also, by the way, when I say I want to be like a person that lives in the UK, I want to be rich also, not like regular. I don't want to be a poor person over there. I want to be a rich person. Because Jamie Oliver's life looks sick. And he did one episode. It was so cool because it was single camera, and he had his girl who's like a model and all her model friends, and they went to his flat, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna whip something up for the ladies, open a bottle of champagne, ladies, a little champagne, and they're like, oh, we love it, Jamie, and then pour some champagne, and then he did this whipped together meal that he just threw in the oven, bacon, sausage, chorizo. It was an English breakfast, but he just shoved it in the oven and then pulled it out and with some bread, and everyone just kind of dabbed in the bread and ate. It was the sexiest thing I've ever seen. So I'm making that. But first, I'm making you a Big Mac taco. Have you seen that online? They've been making Big Mac tacos. Have you seen it?
Oh, I love it.
That
sounds great.
Freaking awesome. And we're starting with that.
Let's do this.
Big Mac tacos.
You know, Jamie Oliver had a bit of like, a lot of people didn't like him in the UK.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, yeah.
Oh, because of the school thing?
Yeah.
Because school dinners, like, he basically pulled the, do you know what a turkey Twizzler is?
No.
Okay, well.
Sounds like it hurts.
Well, yeah, maybe I'll show you later. It's it's just like a very unhealthy food that you'd get in school. But you basically like...
It's like a turkey dinosaur.
Turkey dinosaur, but in the shape of a curly fry.
Yeah.
I must have had one.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start loading this. I think I gotta cook this a little longer than I expect. So I'm gonna start loading this. So I'm gonna get 2 of them, because it's 5 of us, and then I'll put these on. While this cooks, I'll put those on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take bacon and chorizo, and I got some great bacon. I'm gonna cut these in half so they cook good. I'm gonna put tomatoes on here. Your English breakfasts are interesting. Did you always eat that as kids?
Yeah.
I Geth used to have them every day.
For real?
Like, yeah.
My mum would make me one
Thank you
like
so much.
every morning before school.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So the tomato, do you eat the tomato too?
I wasn't big on
I like
tomato.
tomato.
A fried tomato is great. Yeah.
I love the way you guys say certain words. What the best word British people say? You ready?
Okay.
What's the things you take in the morning before to stay healthy? It's like a little packet.
Barocca.
Vitamins. Vitamins.
What is this made out of?
Aluminium. That's proper tickle, dude.
I love it. I love it so much.
Do you have any like if you were to cut your finger open right now, please don't do that. But like, what would be your go-to curse word?
I yell the N-word.
The what?
No, but you know what? There was a guy. There was a guy. There was a comedian. I can't say his name because I don't want to blow up his spot. But he was like, me and my buddy Tom were watching him, and he goes, "Now you can't say the N-word," and we're like, well, "It's been a while." Like, by the way, this is in the '90s, early 2000s when he said it, and Tom and I are like, "We never could say it," and he's like, "What are you supposed to say when you slam your hammer on your finger? What are you supposed to yell?" And Tom and I were like, "He yells the N-word?" And I was like, "That is so crazy." And then Tom calls me one day. He goes, "Dude, I just hit my finger with a hammer. And the first word that came to my goddamn head was the N-word because of this asshole who planted it there." And so now every time you guys hit a hammer, you're gonna get that's a gift.
Thanks.
No, what do I yell if I yell?
That's a good one.
Yeah, you guys gave us, and we owe you. It's the best word.
He wants to take credit for that. Yeah. I was going to say a bit more harmless is bollocks.
Oh, no one says that.
They do, for real.
I say.
Oh, you guys say it. But
Yeah.
Is that like going,
could do
oh,
that.
balls?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's just not.
Yeah, but it's funnier though. Like it's like balls. I don't know. Like
You wouldn't say bollocks if you hurt yourself, though. I'd be like, oh,
Bollocks.
bollocks.
Yeah, bollocks. Yeah.
Bollocks to that.
Do you guys, what's British sex talk sound like? Like, oh, lovely.
Oh, grab me bollocks.
Oh,
Can we cheers? I'm
oh
thirsty.
yes. Yes.
So the
Hey,
cheers.
gentlemen, I just want to say, I have been on a little bit of a binge, and you guys, and I'm not going to cry today, I promise, but your catalog is sick, and you are so talented, and it sounds crazy, but I feel the way you guys do about life, based on your music. I feel exactly, and I'm so glad we all went for our dreams.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you for having us, man.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, it's funny, you guys, your music, it's like, I think everyone knows it, but everyone knows it at a surface level. They know like probably 5 songs where they go, oh yeah, fuck the Struts. But then when you guys get deep, like you guys are technically, on paper, an 80,000 person venue rock band. That's what you are. But really, you are a sneaky West Village Jazz Club band that if you rolled into, you'd be like, who the is this? I mean, your chops are undeniable. And I'm so blessed to have you guys here.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no, you guys compliment me.
Those mushrooms look delicious.
This is EVOO. It's a brand called Graza, and it's olive oil. Oh. And this is just this. I love the delivery system of it, that you can squirt it like that. Because old school olive oil was like, this isn't an old school. This is a real one. But it's like you'd turn it, and you'd have to go like this. And I want to squirt it. I want to get it out there. You know.
Okay, fair.
Do you guys cook it all?
You enjoy your factor dinners that you heat up in the microwave.
Yeah, sponsored by.
Factor dinners are freaking awesome. They take 2 minutes, you don't have to think at all. Hey, get Spat Factor to sponsor this podcast.
My wife got so good at cooking in the pandemic that I always find it super romantic, and anytime I see someone cook in a movie, I'm like, oh, I'd love to be that guy, but she really loves it and got really good, so I feel a bit intimidated now. And I'll do an English breakfast once in a while.
Yeah?
Yeah, but
So what is a proper English breakfast?
To be honest, I think you're nailing it from what I can, ingredients-wise.
It depends what kind of standard you're going for, because you can have a bougie English breakfast.
Well, that's
but
what I feel like he's doing though, with
yeah,
chorizo
but
as well.
I'd argue like a proper English breakfast would be fried bread instead of toast.
Fried bread.
Because if you go for a greasy spoon, like cafe English breakfast, it's gonna probably have like even bubble and squeak as well with it. And fried bread.
Bubble and sweet, isn't that its own thing?
Are you thinking?
Yeah, but you can get like if.
Do you mean black pudding?
No.
Oh, I love black pudding.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Do you guys know who the comedian Patrice O'Neill is? No. He's dead. So, I mean, spoiler alert. But me and him discovered black pudding on the same day in Edinburgh.
That's how he died.
No. Well, actually, yeah, kind of, yeah. He had a stroke from diabetes, but yeah, kind of. But
That's a blood sausage.
but man, he loved that shit. He was obsessed with black pudding, and he turned me onto it. And man, you guys probably eat black pudding just straight. Ketchup on it is the tits.
Oh, you gotta have a bit of sauce.
Ketchup and HP sauce as well. You have the brown sauce with eggs, and then you have ketchup on bacon and sauce. No. And brown sauce on sausage as well, I'd say.
I don't have any sauce.
Is that the HP stuff?
Yeah.
If there's beans.
I've never been a big HP guy.
Really? It's kind of like A1 sauce.
I mean, you guys figured it out with vinegar. Malt vinegar, shut the up. What was the first thing you guys had that wasn't British, wasn't like proper British food, and it couldn't be, don't be Indian, because you guys kind of created Indian too.
I think some of the best Indian food is in.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. But like, how were you guys when you tried Mexican food?
Honestly, probably not till we came here, I think. Until we came to California.
Like
I don't know.
Old El Paso or something.
Same.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Same thing with with sushi as well.
Yeah, I didn't have sushi before coming.
Oh, for real?
We used to
Yeah.
have fajita nights when we first lived together. Though.
Yeah, but that,
What class that is?
Well,
Yeah, that wasn't proper.
no, it wasn't proper, but that was
Fajitas.
Luke's fajita, yeah.
That was how Luke used. That's how he used to wine and dine us, actually, didn't he? Luke would cook in our band house and would do fajita nights, and everyone would sit on the kitchen side with a glass of wine while Luke would make fajita.
I made banging fajitas.
You did?
Adam made a good chili.
Oh yeah,
True.
Yeah.
All right, listen up, people. These are not your average boring wristwatches. We're talking about original grain. These watches are built from legit reclaimed materials like Jack Daniel's whiskey barrels. That's right, whiskey barrels. Tailor-made guitars. That's this one right here. Dude, two of my favorite things that have brought me joy are tailor-made guitars and Jack Daniel's. This is made from tailor-made guitars, tone wood, and actual military ammo crates. These are one-of-a-kind watches that you wear and you want to tell a story. Someone's going to say, oh, I like your watch. And you're not just going to be like, some guys, you see their watch, and I'm talking about Tom Segura, and you're like, oh, how fragile is your ego? These watches have a story. Put this on, they're like, oh, I like your watch. You're like, cool, it's made from a Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel. They've got insane attention to detail, too. They're absolutely gorgeous. We're talking Japanese movements, smooth, durable, sexy, and just like me. Okay, maybe not smooth. Okay, well, let's just say, here's the part that actually makes me feel good about being a consumer for once. They give all their proceeds to planting trees and helping veterans with PTSD. It feels nice when you buy a little treat for yourself to know that it's going somewhere good. You're not just buying a watch, you're being a badass with a conscience. And this is just in time for Father's Day. This is a great treat for Father's Day. Boom, $100 off right now with their sale. But if you use my code BERT at originalgrain.com, you get an extra $50 off. That's $150 off. Tell Dad you love him. Get him something he's going to love, something rugged, something refined. Tell him, Dad, I know you love whiskey. Check out this watch made from a whiskey barrel of your favorite whiskey. This is badass, dude. If you got a musician in your family, tailor-made guitar right here, take a look at that in grain. I love it. You can see the inner workings of this watch right here. I think this is a tachometer. It's got two little, these are beautiful watches, and these guys don't mess around with their partnership either. They've teamed up with Coors Banquet, Ford, and freaking Ryman Auditorium and the Grand Ole Opry. I know that I saw those watches on their website. They have wood from those stages. That is heritage. That is Americana. That is just freaking plain awesome. So go to originalgrain.com/Bert. Use promo code BERT and get yourself a piece of history you can wear. This is not just a gift. This is a flex. If you like cooking, and especially if you like eating, and if you have a family like I do, you got to check out Tastemade. Tastemade is amazing. This is what I love about it. It gives you these recipes that you can make. And then with a tap, they auto-generate a grocery list based on your meal plan, and then it just orders and sends it right to your house. That is so amazing. You can follow along with these step-by-step recipe videos that show you how to cook while you're cooking. And so it's so great for a guy like me who wears readers to I just watch it, and then that's how I cook. I use the cooking mode so your screen stays on while you cook. These recipes on Tastemade are phenomenal. The other night with Leanne, I made for me blackened salmon with avocado salsa. She didn't like salmon, so I made her the green goddess chopped salad. We also, 2 nights ago, Isla just got back from college, and I made her the Chipotle-style chicken burrito bowl. Isla tore it up. Their 5-spice cauliflower is incredible. I've made their honey garlic glazed meatballs, the sheep pan gnocchi primavera, and I'm telling you, they have this one pot penny pasta that is to die for. And what's so great is if you are a person like me that loves cooking and loves feeding people, you can go through, take a look at all the recipes, find the one you want, mention it to the people in the house, click it, everything's auto-generated, it comes right to your door. I'm telling you, it's an absolute no-brainer. Try Tastemade Plus for free for 7 days right now at tastemade.com/burning. As a listener, you're also going to get 40% off your first year. Cancel anytime, no pressure. That's tastemade.com/burning. The best thing you guys have ever given the world is deep frying everything.
That's the Scots.
Is that the Scotch?
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
Scotch.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think that's the Scottish
We
thing,
don't
isn't it?
deep fry Mars bars.
deep fried Mars bars down south on the coastal towns, you can get a lot of them there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the coast. Yeah, what's the one straight south?
From London?
Brighton?
Yeah, Brighton.
Brighton, yeah. I think frying Mars bars in chocolate is like a very south of England thing to do. But they in Scotland they do more like pizzas.
Oh, they fry Mars bars in England? I thought it was Scotland.
I thought the whole thing was Scottish.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, the fish and chip shop in Devon, where my parents live, there's like 3 or 4 that do fried Mars bars.
Wowzers.
There you go.
Really?
Delish.
So he made it up like this, and I just thought it looked so sexy. And then what he does is, when it's all been cooked, that's when he cracks eggs on it.
Oh, that's good.
And just, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. I could do this, actually. This looks manageable for me.
Yeah, and it's kind of like you start it, and then you just go, all right, we're good.
What's this bacon that you're using? Because American bacon's like trash mainly.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You come on his podcast, and you come
understand what you just said to me?
No, because I like.
Take a drink.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, bro. Bacon's the backbone of our culture. We have sodas with bacon flavor in it. Oh, bacon is like on everything.
You've had bacon in the UK, right? Like the proper back bacon.
Canadian bacon as well.
Yeah, you mean the
that's
soft
slightly
kind where you
different
gotta
though
use
as
a
well.
knife with? No, we don't do that here. We go hard the paint.
It's just.
It's crispy.
But then the best part about the stuff in the UK, though, you get the meat, and then as I call it, the tail is like that. You kind of get the best of both with it.
Yeah.
You get more meat. In
Yeah,
like the
I think
UK.
they're just different beasts. Although,
It's, you know what it is?
Pig.
It's like
yeah,
it's like vaginal sex versus anal sex.
Wait, which one's England and which one's USA?
Well, I think quite honestly, I think our bacon's anal sex.
Huh.
It's going to hit you harder. You're going to tell all your friends about it. And you're probably going to get sick, but
Which
know
one
what
would you do
you're
with
always-
your family?
you know what you're gonna get.
with my
Actually,
family.
but I think either's good.
Oh, I can do the anal sex with my family. But no, it's our bacon is just as different. It's like it's the way we always had it, like crispy and crunchy, where you can hold it out. When you go there and it's like that little, like, it is a weird shape.
Yeah, it's like a medallion, and then it's down
Yeah.
into this. Yeah.
What are these putting in?
Little potatoes.
That's an American thing.
It is. Yeah.
You guys don't use tomatoes? Well, then we'll go light on tomatoes. Potatoes.
No. We have
Potatoes.
tomatoes. We don't have the potatoes.
Oh, you don't do the
We'll
potatoes?
have like hash browns, but they're like, I don't know,
McDonald's.
like the McDonald's ones.
Yeah.
Not like, I suppose that is a potato, but not like that.
Yeah, the shredded hash browns thing here in like the diners and stuff
Yeah.
I'm a
is.
fan.
I do like it. Sometimes it's a bit greasy. You know what I mean? Just a touch, like where you're like.
That's not Americans. Those are the Greek. All the Greek run all the diners here. Greeks and Jews. Yeah. All right, let's pop it in.
Oh, going back to your boy Jamie Oliver, did
Yeah.
you hear about his beef with Liam Gallagher?
No.
So, what I'd heard is that Jamie Oliver lived in this beautiful house that was right by Liam Gallagher's favourite pub in London. And so when Liam would get out of the pub at 3 a.m. or whatever, he would yell up to Jamie's bedroom to be like, I know you've got food in there.
Shut up.
Cook for me.
Give me some sausages.
All right, we're going to try these. I've never had these. We're going to have these as a snack while this cooks. We've got a second to get this cooking.
Love
But these are all over TikTok, all over Instagram, and they are Big Mac burgers, tacos.
So sick.
So
Let's go.
you take it and you put it like that.
I'm intrigued.
Did you try and find something that was the other end of the scale from the full English?
I was trying to go full American.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I wanted to go.
It was very Californian as well. Nice little Mexican flavor as well.
Yeah.
Excited.
Dude, when you first have Mexican food, you're like, shut the up. The first
Yeah, right.
Mexican food I ever had was tongue, cow tongue, lingua.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this shit's amazing.
Where's the place near here that's like,
Salsa and beer.
no, there's a Mexican.
That's a really good place.
I haven't been there. What's the one we went to? It's by the Oakwood. So when we first came to LA, we did the classic rite of passage, more so for child actors than rock bands. But we
You got
stayed
molested?
in ways at the Oakwood Apartments, and then by
Oh,
that,
Oakwood Apartments.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been molested there
I've
too.
been-
That's why I used to wear his t-shirt. When he used to wear his t-shirts, to send stuff on them. That's why he stopped wearing them. I got molested at the Oakwood Apartments. I don't understand why you'd take that t-shirt off.
Artie Lang tried to kill himself in the Oakwood Apartments. You don't know
Apparently
Artie Lang.
Rick James died at the.
Rick James died in the Oakwood
Yeah.
Apartments?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Rumor has it.
What's like? Are you guys into like? What kind of music do you guys listen to?
Gosh, all sorts, really.
We used to joke that Luke's, so when we lived in the house together, this is like 10 years ago, back in Derby in England, Luke would be the house DJ, kind of whether anyone liked it or not, just because he had the loudest, he was in the middle of the house and had the loudest sound system. But it was so eclectic. And it was one thing I always admired as like songwriters as well, because it would be literally everything from ABBA to, I was going to say everything from ABBA to AC/DC, but then we're still in A. Everything from ABBA to Zeppelin.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
He did die in the Oakwood apartment.
Oh my God.
Damn. But no, it's kind of nothing's off limits. In terms of what influences the band, that's going to be different.
Really?
But in terms of like, yeah, I mean, I don't think we've done our deep jazz cuts yet.
No, but it is interesting because I do feel like, and I don't know if this is accurate, but there is a little bit of black woman in you guys. Do you feel it?
That's gonna, yeah, you.
Like there's like as I was when doing my jog today, and I'm listening to. I wish I remember the name of the song. I can almost tell you if I have my phone. But I felt myself walking like this, and I was like, "Oh shit!" There's like a little bit of like, there's a little bit of soul to this. Like all your songs have almost a deeper meaning than just this glam rock band. It's does that make sense?
It does.
It's
well,
like
I'll tell you why. Is because I played bass lines before, and you played stuff. And Luke's turned to us, and he's been like, "Mate, it's good, but it's too white." And I'm like, "Look at me, mate."
I like that. I like that.
It's true, though.
I know, but yeah, you've said that a few times, and I'm like, well, I've just been playing Zelda on my Switch, and I feel like the.
Well, it's funny. We say the same thing with stand-up. We'll say, like, there's no black man in her. Sometimes comics will do the work, they'll write the joke, but there's no soul in them.
Right.
And so, like when you watch, and sometimes, and I mean this with love, sometimes black guys will have nothing but soul, and they won't do the work. You'll see a great black comic with no jokes, crazy stage presence. He'll own the room, but he hadn't done the work.
Right.
And with white people, it's the exact opposite. A lot of times they've done all the work, but there's no reason for them to be there, you know? And
I remember like when I was probably like 17 and I was in bands and everything, and this name kept popping up every time I'd perform, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're just like Mick Jagger, Mick Jagger." And I really wasn't into the Stones at that point.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the is this Mick Jagger guy? And then I obviously got into them. But one thing I realized was when I was a kid, I adored like the Jacksons, James Brown, a lot of the Motown music. And I would try and emulate them as a kid.
Yeah.
And then I realized it made complete sense once I got a bit older, was like the reason why I was getting compared to Mick Jagger is like, we were just two white guys like imitating their black heroes in music. And I always found that really interesting.
I think that's fascinating. Yeah, I mean, it's like all my heroes, the reason I got into stand-up, honestly, straight truth, was Chris Rock. He was just so good. His first album, Bring the Pain, was like, I mean, it was a game changer. It was an absolute game changer. But does everyone like pickles?
Hell yeah.
Love a pickle. To be fair, Big Mac is my...
Okay.
You know,
Really?
No, don't worry, I got you.
What's everyone's go-to Big Mac choice? McDonald's choice, because Big Mac's my go-to. Mackie D's.
Absolutely.
Mine is...
Okay, how are you making the Big Mac sauce though?
Oh, I just went
trade
to
secrets.
McDonald's and I ordered 30 Big Macs and then just peeled it off.
and you licked it up and spat it into the bowl.
Yeah. I just stole it offline.
Oh wow.
There's a recipe online and I was like, I'll just copy that. I'm sure it's close. Now, what do you guys think about In-N-Out?
Do you know what?
Fries aren't very good though.
Everyone says that. I like their fries.
The fries
They're
are
a little bit
awful.
soggy though, aren't they?
They're always a bit cold.
Yeah.
You want Mackey's fries with...
Nah.
The In-N-Out burgers are the best. Like it kind of it fools you into thinking you're having like even a tasty, like a healthier meal with an
It
In-N-Out.
feels healthier.
Like it does.
McDonald's, for sure.
Yeah.
The Burger King fries are the best. Or Wingstop.
First, it's bacon.
Burger King fries.
Wingstop chips are great.
You know he's not going to have you around for food ever again now.
Wingstop chips.
Wingstop chips are amazing.
That's funny. First of all, I love wings. I'm a wing guy.
Where do you go for wings here?
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah?
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. Always Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I always go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. Are we talking about, are we really going to pretend there's other places out there?
To be fair, that's pretty much every Sunday on tour. You can guarantee there's going to be like, if we don't have a show on a Sunday, there'll be it'll be American football, Buffalo Wild Wings. That's
American
usually
football.
Yeah.
You like it?
Trying to. I learn the rules every time I get on
So
watch.
English of you. Yes, I'm trying to.
I promise you, man. I'm giving it a really good try.
Yeah.
No,
How many years have you been in?
10. Yeah.
All our crew is American, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
Mate, we just love soccer though. It's like we'll get up. Me and Ads will get up at 4 a.m. to watch our teams.
What are your teams?
And Arsenal.
Aston Villa.
And it's just not. I want to feel the same thing for American football, but I just don't really
Too long.
care.
Too long.
Yeah.
Soccer's like 90 minutes.
Yeah, but there's no adverts.
Football was like 3 hours.
There's no adverts because no one watches it, because no one wants to watch.
I like the
I thought you spent time in England.
I
That's our
enjoy the
entire
culture
thing.
of like everyone.
Hold on, here you guys go. Let them cool down. They're gonna be hot as shit, okay?
Thank you,
Here.
mate.
No pick.
Yeah, I got the one with no pickle right there for you.
This one.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Oh, here, I should give you little plates to put them on. Here. And then let me take a look at our...
Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Sorry.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
This is really nice.
Take a look at this.
Yeah, my beer's nice.
We're doing good. Oh, we're doing really good. Oh, we're doing really good. Oh, shit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip the bacon.
Would you say something's
Check one
burning?
over.
No, son, nothing's burning yet. Nothing's burning yet. The,
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you.
What it smells?
it is...
Smells like a Big Mac, tastes like a Big Mac. Ain't no Big Mac.
But it's not a Big Mac.
Gev, can you pass the sriracha sauce, please?
Are you shag sriracha?
It's all right. Okay.
This is the best thing,
Sriracha?
that I've
Oh,
ever
yeah.
found in America.
We got to eat this with hands, right? This is.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. I want to watch you.
Well, I want to. Yeah. Are you? Wait. You
I'm a voyeur. I like to watch.
I'll have it with you.
Look at this. This is going to be wild good.
Yeah, it looks so yummy.
Oh my God, what a great call. Now, by the way, when you watch these potatoes blister, it's so sexy. Get this bad bitch off here.
That's the third.
Blistering.
What other foods would you describe as sexy?
Steak,
Okay.
Italian food.
Yeah.
Italian food's hot.
Yeah.
You do a carbonara,
Yeah.
Yeah?
dude. I really f with a carbonara.
Yeah.
Would you say that takes the number one hot spot?
If you said to me, I mean, first and foremost, I'm pretty basic. So if you said to me, you know, hey, what do you want to eat? I always say pizza. I love pizza. I think pizza is the greatest
Is
thing in the world.
pizza sexy?
Yes, especially if they know what they're doing. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I swear to God, I don't even. Pete, are you in here? God damn it! When I work out, I play videos of people making pizzas. I swear to God, I play on silence. I listen to music, and on the TV, I watch people making pizzas.
Is this for a distraction so you can run longer?
No,
or is
it
this
just
to
turns
get
me
you
on.
jacked?
I get into it. I go,
Nice. All right.
God damn it, that's good.
Have
We
you
should
tried-
probably heat up some beans too, right?
Yeah.
You just put them in a pan and heat them up.
Yeah.
And beans actually are better. My mum always says when beans are a bit scuddy, that's when they're
You put them in
best.
like a pan like this.
Nah, well, you
More
can
like
do.
a-
They'll cook faster.
We'll cook fast.
You want to get them to stick a little bit to the edges so that you have to scrape them. That's like the scuddy beans are the best.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people like juicy
Microwave
beans.
is too.
No, that's not
juicy.
undercooked. Yeah. Microwave sucks. You wanna have them stuck to the edges. But
Well, I like.
Actually, it's better for
cook them
beans on
low
toast.
Yeah.
heat for a long time. That's the way to do it. And then they're stuck, and you kind of scrape them off the edges inside.
It's such an acquired taste, these beans.
I'll eat them cold out the tin.
I think people expect
Serious.
something.
Yeah. Cold out of the tin is
Yeah.
great.
People expect like an amazing
Right.
taste sensation, and it's like it's not. It's like just a cheap kind of easy meal that
Best.
we like to have.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Men today face immense pressure to perform, to provide, and to keep it all together. So it's no wonder that 6 million men in the U.S. suffer from depression every year, and it is often undiagnosed. It is okay to struggle. Real strength comes from opening up about what you're carrying and about doing something about it so you can be at your best for yourself and for everyone in your life. If you're a man and you're feeling the weight of the world, talk to someone. Anyone, a friend, a loved one, a therapist. With over 35,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works. With an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 on over 1.7 million client reviews. It's convenient too. You can join a session with the therapist at just a click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, you can switch therapists at any time. Trust me when I say it's nice to just know you have a therapist. To know that when things get overwhelming, and they were overwhelming to me Saturday morning, I could go, hey, I'm going to talk about this in therapy. And almost it's like I got to put it on the back burner. It wasn't overwhelming me. It wasn't clouding my entire day. I said, dude, I'm not going to deal with this today. So I'm dealing with it on Tuesday. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/burning. That is betterhelp.com/burning. All right.
Are you a knife and fork in it?
Yeah.
No, you got to get a taco.
No,
right?
you got to eat a taco.
Yeah, I knife and fork a Subway, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
That's nice.
Oh yeah,
That's so yummy.
great.
That's good.
I feel like I have no descriptive words in terms of eating food in general. It's
Just
like,
try
yeah, that's
dunking
great.
sauce all over it. That's American as
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The sauce is on point.
Wow.
That actually is, isn't it? That's a Big Mac.
And the burger's great.
Honestly, congrats on that.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Are you crying?
I'm like a shark. My eyes go back in my head. And I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, do you remember the first time you got laid? You go, I can't believe this is really happening. I've been dreaming about this for 27 years.
Wow. Yeah, amazing.
So we cook it on low heat.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was great.
I usually put cheese in it.
Do you?
Yeah, I put a bit of cheese in it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? There's like
even-
regular cheese?
Even from
Well,
full English?
This is actually how I.
Oh,
Grated cheese in your beans. and
Yeah,
a bit
that's
of
more
black,
like a cheddar.
black pepper.
Like this?
yeah,
yeah,
man.
I
Just a
Chuck
sprinkle.
them in.
it's the first meal I made my girlfriend with beans on toast.
Beans on toast?
Beans on toast.
You know about that though, right?
No.
Another British
That,
thing.
no.
Hold on. I got great bread.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That'd be lovely.
It's a
All right.
great.
That's a
lunch.
posh loaf.
This is starting to look good. This is all coming together pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, those look so good.
Okay, so now I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to put this back here for a second so that I can take these out. I'm going to switch it to that. There we go. Very low, very low. And I'm going to pull these out, and I'm going to crack eggs.
I tell you what, Bert, I'm having a lovely day out, mate. Thank you.
Are you really?
Yeah. This is
Thank
lovely.
you so
This is
much.
so
I'm
nice.
really happy you're having a good time. I'm so excited. There's, I was deep diving your acoustic stuff because, we're playing here, and I was like, oh, I wonder what sounds good acoustic. Everyone loves, I'm really bad at names of songs, but everyone loves the song about, I'm going to roll the dice on me. I don't know what the name of the song is, but that's the
Put your
title.
money on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, yeah. And then everyone also likes the song, I want to feel love, I want to feel pain, I want to feel...
Could have been me.
Pride and shame.
Yeah. I love that song. And then I was like, it's probably not good acoustic because it's such an anthem, right? And then I heard it acoustic and I was like, I don't think I'd ever listened to the lyrics of the song. Like, I don't think I'd ever listened to the song. I think I was just listening to the, I wanna need no, right? I don't think I'd ever sat back and been like, what's this song about? And that song me up because then all the songs made sense. And I was like, oh shit. This is about a chick. This is about my wife. This is how I feel about my wife. And so I'm really glad you guys are here. So thank you. I say thank you that I'm glad you guys are having a good time, but I'm having a better
Thank you
time.
for your kind words. But also, what's funny, I've never heard "Could Have Been Me" interpreted about. Well, no, that's not true. About taking a chance on a partner.
Oh, okay. Can I tell you what the song's about?
Please.
It's a song to your uncles and your father
Okay.
about, hey, I'm not going to stay in this town my whole life. I'm going to roll the dice on me. And I know it sounds silly to you, but I want it all. And if I fail on my own terms, and I'm okay with that. But I'd rather roll the dice on me and find out what it's going to be. I want to feel the love. I want to feel the pain. And at least then I know. And I'm not sitting in this town going, I wonder what I could have been. I wonder what I could have been. Can I tell you, more people on the internet need to hear that song and understand that's the way you're supposed to live your life. You're supposed to roll the dice on yourself. You're supposed to say, I want to take a chance on myself. I don't want to just be some guy that's 50 going like, man, I wish I'd tried stand-up. I have a buddy, he's never gonna see this, he's an alcoholic, he lives in the woods. And that's okay.
Please cook for him, though.
Yeah, load him up a doggy bag.
He called a girl we dated, that we had a mutual girlfriend, and that I'm still friends with. And I said, how's he doing? She goes, not good. He looks at everyone's success and says, that should have been me. And I went, oh, and when I heard that song, I went, oh shit, that is specifically how people feel. And people go, I don't want to roll the dice on me, I just would rather just say, oh, f it, I could have done that. But that's what I thought the song was about. What's it about?
Yeah,
It's
no.
about that.
I think you nailed that.
Well, it's funny you say that because he said it should have been me, and at the time our manager was like, "You should call it should have been me," and I was like, "No," because that changes.
It feels a bit more remorseful.
You're angry that
Yeah,
no,
there's
that
an
should be
anger
me
to
there,
it.
but no, it shouldn't because you didn't take
do
the
it.
step to try.
You didn't roll the dice.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And it really does seem like an anthem to every, I mean, I don't know what pubs are like in England, but every guy in a pub that's bitter going, well, they're not that good. I played rock. They don't know what rock and roll is. I knew Keith Moon, you know? And so, God, this really jazzes it up. With the cheese, I'm like looking at it going, that's not bad.
Look at the colours turning into a good light
It looks
beige.
beautiful. I'm gonna clear this out.
That was also a beautiful take on Could Have Been Me. Thank you.
Oh, give me my phone. I'm gonna break down all your songs for you.
Yeah.
Like I really was doing it today.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a song. It's like it's a hyphenate with another song.
Oh, Fire and Ashes. No, Fire.
Body Talks featuring Kesha.
Oh, that's a banger, dude. How great is Kesha?
She's awesome.
Dude, she comes in on that and you go, oh yeah, this bitch can sing. She has, I mean, you're a great singer. Obviously, I think everyone knows that. But that woman, man, she has chords.
Mate, when we first hung out with her, I got to tell her a story I've been dying to tell her. I rolled my car, I had a horrible car accident listening to Kesha. And so when my car's up on its side, the stereo's hanging out the top and Kesha's music's still playing. And so,
Are you serious?
yeah, and so when we did like a college show with her and I was like, hey, I've got to tell you I had a car crash listening to your music. And she was like, that's the coolest thing ever.
That's the whitest thing ever.
You said it, I was thinking it.
And then we suggested making a song together and
It's a great song. Wait, what was your first band that you listened to where you were like, oh, this is good, I like this? And it can be cheesy, it doesn't have to be cool.
I mean, the first obsession I had was probably, honestly, the Spice Girls, weirdly.
let's
You know
go.
what I mean? Like, I remember, but that was such a massive force
That was
in
huge.
me,
If you were a
like,
kid in England, that was like, thank you, mate.
Yeah.
What was that phrase that you would say, and it sounds like you're saying Spice Girls in a Scottish
Oh,
accent?
yeah. Space Ghetto.
Yeah, say Space Ghetto.
Space Ghetto. Space Ghetto.
But there you go. Right, it's now you just did a
oh, shit.
you just did a
Thank
Scottish
you, just locking me
accent.
up.
Space Ghetto.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Look at this. Look at
That
this. Look
is
at this.
amazing.
Yeah, by the way, I want you to know, this is when I saw Jamie Oliver pull out, and I was like, that shit's sick,
That's fire.
Trousers.
Wow.
right?
That's fantastic.
And then this one, I'll put this up here. I think this one is just as done.
I want to do a beauty of the whole pan.
That looks so
Great.
good.
And we got the toast right there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
We got the
having all
bean.
this.
I mean, this looks sick.
Hell yeah.
That is fantastic.
If I was really hungover now, I would be like crying with joy.
That's why Bert made it.
This is why. This is why Liam Gallagher yelled at him every night, 'cause he knew this was up there and he could do this, and he was just holding it back.
Give me the tray.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Leanne, you want to try a real English breakfast? Get in here, woman. That's how we talk to our women in America. They're very submissive. Watch this. Stand next to me.
Wow, this looks amazing.
Hey,
And we just
This is
apologize.
very
gentlemen,
impressive.
cheers. Thank you so much for doing this.
Cheers, man.
Thank you for
Let's
having us.
eat.
What
Let's
a
listen to a
treat.
little music and have a great day.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having us.
This looks yummy.
Is it? You want to try it?
I love beans.
Here.
Are you a beans fan?
Yes.
Great. Perfect.
All right. I'm gonna give you a small bite. Show a small mouth.
I used to
peppery.
eat this for dinner. That is huge. I can't put that in my mouth.
So, guys,
Heavens.
just needed that audio.
This is good bacon.
Are you 180 on your bacon?
Oh, those beans are amazing.
They are on there, so good.
Cheesy good.
They're perfect,
Whoa.
right?
Whoa.
That's really good.
Mate,
Makes me think like we're up our beans with maple syrup in them.
try the beans with a bit of bacon and a little bit of egg on top. That's incredible.
Okay.
That's a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, smashed it, mate. Thank you.
Okay. You ready? I'm going for a bite.
Get it.
Holy shit.
That could not be the most American take on an English breakfast. You have so many beans in your beard.
It looks like I shit my pants. Oh my God.
Ooh. I just spat out a bean.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not.
Dude.
I'm not a very graceful eater, so I'm gonna come and just be like. But then you just did that, so I feel better.
No, this is phenomenal.
This is so f***ing good.
The cheese makes the beans.
It does.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Well done, Kev.
Thank you, sous chef.
I wish I got blood pudding. That would have been so great. I think you could do double the meat on this. And this is how Americans think. Have you
That price
supersized
for
it?
anything, yeah.
More.
Yeah, we could super size.
Yeah. I mean, this is how I could have just made one for all of us, and I made two. And I know everyone in that room's like, so when do we start eating?
I'll make hand it around.
And you're still
Let's go.
like, more.
Oh. You guys like, when I go grocery shopping, I buy, like, okay, say you're gonna get pizza. Say we're ordering pizza for us, okay? How many pizzas would you get?
I'd get
For 5 of us.
at least 4.
There we go.
Yeah.
4 larges.
Well, I definitely get 5.
I wouldn't want to share my own. One,
Yeah,
really.
'cause-
I'd want a
piece
large.
each.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't like half and half. You know, when
Yeah.
you put like half the toppings on one half. It's like,
Leanne, how many pizzas would you get for us? If you were buying us pizzas, she'd get 2 pizzas.
Just for you and me?
No, for us, right here.
Oh, all 5 of you?
Yes.
2.
2 pizzas.
Are we in your marriage therapy session right now?
We are in therapy. And that is something we will talk about. Can you imagine getting 2? No, baby, it's still not enough. The hardest part, because both our kids went to college, is we got Chinese food the first time. We say Chinese here. And we got Chinese food. I don't know. What do you guys call it? Just Chinese food? Okay, just didn't know. I just want to
You
be
were
open-minded.
dangling these little.
Just be open-minded.
No biting.
So we got Chinese food, and I ordered it, but I ordered it for our family, and my girls weren't there anymore.
Oh.
And I ordered like $100 worth of Chinese food for me and her. And as I'm unpacking it, she goes, "Are people coming over?" I mean, we got 9 sets of chopsticks. That meant the lady at the store was like, 9 people are eating this. And it was just me and her, and we had Chinese food for weeks. Yeah.
What's your go-to at a Chinese meal?
Oh, General Tao's chicken #1, which I think General Tao's, it's orange chicken to you guys.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It is great though.
Dude, Mushu pork is phenomenal. It's always phenomenal. I gotta get dumplings, steamed and fried. Crab rangoon, #1. Mongolian beef.
Yeah.
I mean, my dick's getting a little hard going through my order. I love Chinese food.
Sweating
I'm
aggressively.
sweating.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
That's just Chinese.
Okay, Thai food. What's your order at a Thai restaurant?
I had Thai last night, and I had Thai green curry, rice, egg rolls, like straight up.
Oh my God, I ordered like 4 or 5 things.
Well, I had it the night before as well, actually. I had a pad Thai.
Oh yeah?
So I
Pad
had-
Thai is so
I had a
good.
bit of my
Pad
leftover
Thai.
pad Thai, yeah.
Or what's it, Pad See-Ew? Or
Pad See Ew is good.
That's good.
Was that the soup?
No, it's like drunken noodles is another thing.
Drunken noodles. Drunken noodles are so good.
Yeah, but
Have
drunken
you found good Indian food here yet?
I was going to say that, yeah.
One place we ordered from the other night was okay.
Okay.
But not in the valley,
Oh, sure, yeah,
I
yeah.
think over in...
There's a great one in West Hollywood that we found. And
Yeah.
like that is in the UK, that is like the best food to get is Indian.
What was the one?
I guess you know it from touring there as well, yeah.
Oh.
It's epic, isn't it?
Dude, there's one right by the Comedy Store we went to, in the Comedy Store in London.
Okay, yeah.
And I said to the guy, I got shrimp vindaloo. And he goes, I'm not good at accents. He's like, how spicy? Is that good?
Star
Is that good?
Wars. Yeah.
It sounded like Yoda, yeah. I'll just say it like a human. He goes, how spicy you want? I said I want it very spicy. And he goes, okay. And it was like crazy how hot it was. I
Is
was
that
like,
on a gig night as well?
yeah, no, I just gotten done
I
doing
was
the
going to
Comedy
say
Store.
you're playing with fire there, mate. If that was.
Buddy, I've taken a
Stage,
shit.
yeah.
I've had to take a shit in the middle of my act.
Have you?
I had a problem with spice where I couldn't say no.
Right.
I'd watch myself put spice on and going, I shouldn't do this. I know I'm not allowed to do this. I'm not doing this. It's a little bit. It's not that much. And then one night I was on stage in Louisville, Kentucky, and I was like, yo, Dusty, you need to get back on stage. I'm shitting my pants right now. I mean, it would burn and my stomach would hurt and I couldn't think. And so I had to stop eating spicy food. But I still do it.
You're a naughty boy.
I'm damn dangerous.
Mate, we had a night in. This is why I didn't answer your Chinese food question, because I had it in Colorado Springs on tour.
A lot of Asians in Colorado Springs.
Bro,
A lot of them flocked from their hometowns. Got to San Francisco and said, no, I don't want to be with my people. I want to see how white it gets.
Exploration.
wow.
I want to be the only Chinese guy. I don't even want mirrors in my house. I don't want to see anything like me.
I mean, if that's the case, they didn't set the bar too high for the food. Same experience as you. Bucket on stage in front of me. I didn't shit in the bucket.
You ready? You ready for what I
I'm
did?
not that committed.
Palm Springs, Burt Reynolds Theater. I go to Buffalo Wild Wings all the time. I always love Buffalo Wild Wings. And I do the Buffalo Wild Wings challenge. I don't know why I did it.
What's that?
Look at those eyes.
You've never done the Buffalo
I
Wild
feel
Wings
like
challenge?
so excited.
I feel like I'm about to.
I've
find
never
out.
done it. I love wings. I want to do it.
Oh, hey, Buffalo Wild Wings. I'll shoot the content. I'll give it to you for free. Just comp the wings. You know what? I'll pay for the wings. It's
please have us
their,
back for it, eh?
It's their spiciest sauce on like 8 wings, and you got to finish them, and you can't have a drink. You got to wait.
Oh no.
How long do you have to wait?
I
They
forget
get hot there as well.
what.
Probably 30 minutes.
Probably no. I don't think it's 30. Anyway, I didn't win.
You didn't complete it? Or?
I didn't complete it, and then I actually only ate 2 wings, and it was so hot.
Is it that hot?
It,
Mate,
you're-
they're like hot there. It's pretty hot.
that your mind shuts. It's kind of a cool experience, but your mind shuts off, and you can't think of anything other than the heat. I think they say it is akin to pain pills.
Right.
Like the same endorphins that rush your head are the same endorphins. And that night I got to go on stage, and I took a shit before the show that burned my asshole like a sunburn. Like it burned. And so I put an ice cube up my asshole.
Really?
Inside my body. I put it inside my body.
Which one of your 4 choices of ice cube did you use?
I didn't have a lot of choices. I'll just tell you, it was the best ice cube to go in your ass.
Not the popsicle one.
It was the crescent moon one. So it almost wants to be in your asshole. The beginning of it is like, no. And then you get to a certain point, it's like, I'll take it from here. And I got it in my asshole, and I was standing on stage, and it feels so good. In my asshole, it feels so good. And then it slowly starts dripping down my leg, and I'm like, oh, I forgot it was gonna melt. And I can't hold water in my asshole. But yeah, I like spicy food.
That's the takeaway. Moral of the story is,
dude, I was at a restaurant in Vegas after a show one night, and this black woman was making my wings. She goes, honey, how spicy you want them? I said, make me regret them tomorrow. She goes, honey, my name's Edith. You'll be saying my name on the toilet. And I was on the toilet going, Edith. Dude, the best one. Have you guys do Nashville often? Mm-hmm. This tour, where's your tour? Can I get their tour dates real quick? I think I have them printed out somewhere.
We're doing Nashville, right?
Yeah.
You're doing every. Can I tell you the craziest thing that I love talking to British rock bands about? You ever read 28 Days on the Road with the Sex Pistols?
No, I haven't.
Great book.
I need to, yeah.
So, they were big with working class people. Mm-hmm. So when they decided to do a tour, they said, we're gonna tour. I need glasses too. We're gonna do a tour. And they're like, it's probably best if we go to working class cities like Birmingham, Alabama, and San Antonio, Texas, thinking that's where working class people would get punk rock. It's not. They get country music.
Sure.
And they got the shit kicked out of them. Everywhere they went, they got the shit. But your tour, I looked at your tour dates, and you're doing a lot of like Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. House of Blues at Cleveland, Ohio is awesome, dude. Toronto, Boston. This starts in July. It goes all the way through August. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Washington, Waterloo, New York, Hamptons, New Hampshire, Virginia Beach. The Vic Theater in Chicago is great. Minneapolis at the Fillmore. Columbus, Ohio, you're gonna love. Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, still going.
New York, Pennsylvania, Wilmington, Orlando, St. Pete, Janice Live. Dude, we used to go see shows there.
Oh, man, yeah, we've done that before, I think, Janice Live.
Oh, the outdoor one? No?
Atlanta, Georgia, Masquerades. We used to call that Massive AIDS when we were kids. Las Vegas, Sacramento, State Line, Nevada, Spokane, Washington, Seattle, Washington. You're doing everywhere.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, when you read it out like that.
You're doing
When's this episode go out?
Before July 31st, I'll tell you that, because you'll be in Toronto.
So there's some more.
I've done the Danforth. I did the Danforth.
Danforth Theatre,
yeah.
It'll be the beginning of June, probably.
Okay, because there's some tour dates that we haven't announced because of some other stuff.
Yeah, we're doing LA.
What are you doing in LA?
Yeah, we just have to. We're playing a festival tomorrow in Redondo Beach, and we have to have done that because of the proximity clauses and shit like that before we can announce the LA show. So, but there is LA and there is San Diego as well.
Do you guys do you guys get into history at all? Like, I mean, is it? Because it was kind of cool when you travel abroad as American. I get into history, and then you go to certain places, and you're like I'm obsessed with Winston Churchill.
Yeah, me too.
Are you really?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I just rewatched Churchill at War on Netflix.
It's amazing. It's
great.
He every year on I think January 23rd is the day he died. I think that's the date. I live like Winston Churchill for the day.
Oh, you do the wake up, full English.
Do you have a picture?
Have you seen the Winston Churchill challenge?
No, what is
you wake up, you have to live in the day of Winston Churchill and do his drinking schedule. So it'd be like, it's full English breakfast at 7 a.m. with a whiskey soda.
Nice, all right.
And then it's followed by a pint of champagne.
Yeah. By the way, I got to be honest with you, he was doing champagne right. These little flutes make no sense. Pint of champagne.
Pint glass, yeah, that's hard.
So this is me, this past Winston Churchill Day.
That's amazing.
In a hotel room in San Francisco, cigar, full English breakfast, soft scotch, pint of champagne, and then I drink the whole day the way he did. And it's crazy. You'd be shocked. You don't get wasted.
Right.
You feel loose all day. Here, get yourself a little something. You feel loose, but you don't get wasted until the night. When the night shows up, you're like, okay, Now we're out of control.
But did you have the nap at, was it 4 or 5 p.m. and then wake up again at 7?
I take a bath.
Right.
I yell notes from
Very
my bath
Winston
to my
of you.
assistant. I sit in bed for 3 hours and take meetings. I do the whole thing. I actually bought a suit. I bought a suit and I bought a hat from the guy that made Winston Churchill's hats.
Wow.
I have his hat.
Did you buy a siren suit, the onesie?
No, I didn't. He is.
I really want one of those.
It's a badass. His house, you know, his house just went for sale, $5 million.
Oh, the one
bachelor
outside
pad.
of London.
Yeah, the one I guess right. He had a bachelor pad.
Yeah, so he grew up in Blenheim Palace, and then when he wasn't at 10 Downing Street, he had one. Where was it? Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it on Instagram. It is for sale.
I didn't know you knew this much about. I named my dog Winston because I just thought it was like funny in English.
No,
but
I
didn't know
love
this
Winston Churchill.
Yeah, he's.
I prefer Tony Blair, really.
Wait, who's the best? Who's the
about.
best?
My Bond.
Top 5 Brits ever.
Top 5 Brits.
Oh, this is fun.
I'll start with
Winston's
America.
got to be up
No,
there.
David Attenborough is number 1.
David Attenborough.
No, Churchill's got to be number one.
Churchill's got to be like.
Dude, do you know what was really funny? Like
It depends.
Mr. Bean.
I don't know a lot about him.
rewatching like that whole history of World War II. And obviously Winston was begging Roosevelt to like help them out, you know?
Begging.
And what's really weird, and in such a bizarre twist of fate, it's like if England hadn't had the empire, which as a whole we can all agree wasn't like the best thing. But if we didn't have that,
I bet it was fun.
I wasn't.
What is it, Prince Albert just going around and just banging indigenous chicks and being like, if they get pregnant, kill them.
I mean, I wasn't there. But like that being said, like if it wasn't for the empire that we had that was supplying the United Kingdom while the rest of Europe just completely surrendered to Hitler,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have been able to supply and hold out until Pearl Harbor happened, which is when you guys decided to actually finally join in.
Do you know what's crazy?
And if it wasn't for Pearl Harbor, there's a massive chance that probably Hitler would have starved us out, and then we would have become a completely German-speaking history just completely
But that
dissolved.
never happened to you guys. Like, that's the weird thing about you guys, is that you guys always won. Like, for whatever your beaches are inaccessible, or like there's like it sucks for you guys to go surfing, but it's really hard to invade. Can I tell you what's even crazier that I didn't realize? You guys had, I guess it was called VE Day, which was when D-Day? No, VE Day.
Disease.
No, it wasn't the disease. So when the European war ended.
Right. Oh, the V for victory.
Yeah, you guys were like, yo, the war's over. And America's like, yeah, we're still fighting. And I didn't realize.
Yeah, but we've been fighting for like a year or so before you guys.
We're like, they just won't quit. I don't know what it's gonna take. And then we found out. I'm obsessed with that history. I'll tell you what I just got really into is the Tudors.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, what's wild to me, so my mom, this, you're not allowed to say this to you guys. It's like when white people say they have Native American roots and then Native Americans get upset. It's like when we say to you, like, oh, I'm Irish or whatever, and you're like, okay, keep it in your pocket, they're American. But we got sayings that, like, are sayings from you guys that I grew up with. So my mom used to say, wait a second there, Lady Jane. Do you know who Lady Jane was?
Jane Seymour.
Yeah, and Lady Jane was the one they just plugged in to be queen. And they're like, real quick, she's queen. And then they kicked out what's her name. And then she came back, she's like, no, she's not queen. I'm queen, let's kill her. And so that's where, my whole life, I'm listening to this thing about Lady Jane.
Yeah.
And I never knew that's where that term came from.
What happened to, which one of the 6 was Lady Jane? Like, what happened to the...
Oh, do you remember the rhyme that you said?
She died.
But I don't remember the names.
She died?
She died in childbirth, though. She wasn't.
Oh, right, she wasn't beheaded.
Who, Lady Jane?
Yeah.
Did she?
Anne of Cleves, I think.
Catherine of Aragon.
I went to her house in
school again.
Catherine of Aragon.
Divorced beheaded died. Divorced beheaded survived. And she was the third.
I only remember Anne Boleyn because she had 3 titties.
She was second.
Can I tell you what's crazy about Anne Boleyn? Her sister married Henry also.
Really?
Yeah, Google that. Her sister or I think it was her sister. She marries him. He beheads her. And then her sister's like, I'll marry him. Like, what, don't you know what just happened to your sister?
Sister?
Anne Boleyn.
What's even crazier though is, wasn't the champagne flute based on one of their tits? Like, not this flute, obviously.
This would be a crazy tit to see. It would feel a lot like sucking a dick.
Yeah, maybe it was one of the more kind of. I'm not going to do that.
Or I think, so when you guys were kids, this is so crazy. What did you learn about? You didn't study American history.
I mean, there's not much to study.
Well, we.
Oh, zing! In the man's house.
That clip's gonna go viral in Europe. Europeans are gonna be like, yeah, I've only been around a couple hundred years. Pump your brakes there, big guy. We have Stonehenge. You guys learn, there's so much history for you to learn.
Yeah,
Ours was easy.
It goes all, I mean, for us,
You could put ours in a book. You could put our American history was a class.
If you wrote the book, I'd read it.
Buddy, I am so bad at history. I tell you the things I remember. Like the Salem witch trials.
I like.
I feel like you're pretty good.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, through your lens though, I'm thoroughly invested.
When you look at like history, it does repeat itself. And if you do not follow protocol, you are up. I'm obsessed with Fidel Castro right now. I'm obsessed with Fidel Castro. Like that's why I go through hot spots of like what I'm in. The Tudors were.
Do you like, I've been watching on, funny enough, Disney Channel, the weirdest source of historic documentaries. There's I reckon you'd love it. It's like real history of pirates. And there's like 8 episodes of the world's most famous pirates, and it's true fact, true story, and it is amazing. And I'm on episode 5 at the moment. And you would absolutely love it if you haven't seen it.
You guys created pirates.
Yeah.
You guys created
really
pirates.
did.
Yeah, it's crazy. I guess whoever the queen at the time was like, yo.
She was Elizabeth I.
Yeah, she's like, yo, up
Yeah.
the Spanish people.
Yeah.
Just steal their shit.
Yeah.
And then the Brits were like, yo, we're pretty good at stealing their shit. Dude, the craziest, I would love that. I got into a deep dive because I grew up in Florida.
Right.
So like my name of my football team is the Buccaneers. We have a big Gasparilla parade named for Jose Gaspar, which was an imaginary pirate. And all throughout I was obsessed with pirates. I would love that.
Yeah, Buccaneer came from a legal term, which is when you could raid a ship by the permission of the monarchy, wasn't it? It wasn't like pirateering. It was like you could raid them on behalf of the crown.
I was always shocked that pirates would turn themselves in. And they'd be like, they say if you just turn yourself, because that was like at the end of pirates, at the very end of being pirates, right? They were like, yo, we're done. You turn yourselves in and you're all good. And a bunch of pirates were like, cool, bet, I'm done, swords down, bandanas off, here's my eye patch, I give you my parrot, I'm out. And then one dude, I forget, who was the last pirate?
Captain Jack?
No, this guy was like, you. Literally flipped him off and then went like this. Like it was, who? Bartholomew, Black Bart.
Oh, I haven't got to that bit.
Dude.
I'm on Captain Morgan at the moment.
Captain Morgan, he did a...
Good role.
His story is really sad though. The one I really loved was the Irish lady, the O'Malley. Is it Grace O'Malley?
I hope it's not
Can
Grace
you
O'Malley.
Google it?
Grace O'Malley, was she betrayed by Brianna Chicken Fry? You don't know that joke. Joking. I'm joking, Brianna, I'm joking.
Was it Grace O'Malley? But her story is amazing. It's like her dad was like a bit of like a pirateer, and even at that time, she wanted to do that, and she had like a real thirst to sort of like get out there and become like a proper sailor, and she ended up leading a massive rebellion against the English as they were spreading from Dublin, trying to take over the rest of Ireland, and all these men followed her, and she was like so smart, and she was like the most badass woman in history I can recall.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Really interesting.
I'm gonna tell you as a team, you should all listen to this podcast, okay? It is about the leader of Turkmenbashi. Have you ever heard of this? No. All right, give me a second, because this is the most amazing bit of history you've ever heard. Turkmenbashi. He was a leader. So Russia, will you pull up Turkmenbashi on my phone so I can start the story and not leave everyone waiting? Turkmenbashi. Russia collapses, right? And they have all these places that they want, they're trying to hold on to, but they can. They open up a bunch of borders and they go, you just be your own country. We can't deal with this right now. It's a shit show. And some of the places had, sources that could make money, like coal or mining. And this one place basically just got ignored by Russia. And it was Turkmenbashi. And there's this guy who was the leader of Turkmenbashi. I think it's Turkmenistan. And he decided that he was going to be the emperor. He was going to be the dictator. But he was going to do things his way. Did you find it?
On Wikipedia?
Is this Turkmenbashi? So wait, I'll just tell you what I remember, and then I'm going to send you a link. So the first thing he said is, I don't really like that I'm getting old. I'm going to add a couple months to the year.
Brilliant. Proper dictator style.
So he added 2 months to the year, one month named after his father, one named after his mother, and he's like, see, we're not aging anymore. Everyone's like, kind of worked. He goes, hey, has anyone noticed dogs don't have to go to dentists? And everyone's like, yeah, we did notice that. He's like, we got to start eating bones. So he made the people eat bones. It is the wildest story in history you've ever heard. And that is just scrapping this. I listened to a podcast called The Dictators, and that podcast was so wild. And he would go, he had all this money, and he would just build statues of himself. And then he'd go to the UN, and they'd be like, and then no one knew anything about him. He was just off in the middle of nowhere. He was doing his own rules. He changed months, he changed time, he changed everything. And I was like, that's the kind of leader I'd be. I really am bummed, because I've had you here now for like almost 2 hours, and I'm bummed that we just kind of I could talk history all day long.
Same.
We got to get on a chat thread, and then when I find cool history shit, I'll send it to you guys while you're on tour. Because I know what a tour. Are you guys on a tour bus this year?
Yeah.
I know what a tour bus is like.
I was going to say, we're both going to, yeah.
I know that vibe.
Yeah,
and there's like, I do it with other bands that like, and other artists, like a lot of country artists, is like, when we find cool shit, we'll send it to each other and just be like, because you put on a podcast in your bunk, you pass out. Is there anything better? No one in this house knows this. Is there anything better than a bunk nap?
It's the only place I can nap.
Me too. Dude, it's like magic. I wanted to take all the stuff out of here and just put a bunk in here and just crawl in there and shut the curtain. Ice cold AC, podcast started.
I mean, evidently you miss it. There's a tour bus on your driveway.
Where did I napped there yesterday. I go out there.
for real.
One time I was coming home with my wife from the beach. I go, can you just drop me off at my tour bus? She goes, why? I go, I just sleep better there.
I like your matte black finish, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I got to take you in my tour bus. You're going to love my tour bus.
I want to see this.
But first, I need you guys to play music. Can you play music?
Oh shit, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that okay? I'm going to have these guys come in. We'll clear dishes. You grab whatever you need. We'll take a break, and we'll all sit in here and watch.
Love it,
Is
yeah.
that cool?
Yeah.
You guys have a bunch of acoustic stuff online, and it's, like I said, it's two different bands. If you love the Struts. By the way, best band name ever. Am I right?
It's pretty good.
It's almost like if I was like, what? Shut up. The name Slappy Johnson's still around for a comic? Like it's the perfect band name ever. Even you guys had to be surprised when you were like, we can call ourselves the Struts?
We checked it, didn't we? We were in a hotel in London. We were like, nah, we can't call it this. It's taken. And it wasn't. We were like, yeah. Let's have that then.
One of you guys had to be like, I'll settle for the Sluts.
It's so hard to find a good band name.
Yeah.
Like,
You're telling me I was in a band called Giving Out Spankins.
I see no issue.
My guitar player, Mark.
GOS.
Let's go.
Goss.
You ready?
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
We ready?
Kiss this.
Kiss this.
1, 2.
Thomas said, stay home, get away from me, saying I was bad for you. He got his way, I'm gone for good. Making up stories, keeping it secret, taking your word for truth. You were bad for me, so I'm gone for good. I did all I could, so kiss this one more time, then I'm gone for good. this one last time and I'm gone for good. Thomas said sorry, coming back crawling. He didn't give a shit before he stole from me. So I'm gone for good. Hey, getting back from this, no second chance. There's another phone call, ignore. You're back for me, but I'm gone for good. I did all I could. So kiss this one more time, and I'm gone for good. Say to you misunderstood. So kiss this one last time and I'm gone for good. Can I get a little? Kiss this. Kiss this. Kiss this, and I did all I could. So kiss this one more time, one more time. I did all I could. So kiss this one more time, and I'm gone for good. Say to you misunderstood. So kiss this one last time, and I'm gone for good.
Okay. My buddy Nick Swartzen had one of the greatest jokes, and I'm watching you sing that, and I go, so this is who you guys are, and this is who you are. You got to be who you were, but you were closest to this when you were a child. So Nick Swartzen had the greatest joke, and all I could think of you doing the ABCs in first grade, going A B C. But like you're so authentic to when you're a child, and everyone tries to break you and destroy you and turn you into the conformist. And this is who you were. It's so cool to see. Let me fill up your champagne.
Thank you, man.
1, 2, 3, 4. Don't wanna live as an untold story. Rather go out in a blaze of glory. I can't hear you. I don't fear you. I live now cause the bad die last. Dodging bullets with your broken past. I can't hear you. I don't fear you now. Wrapped in your regret. What a waste of blood and sweat. Oh, I wanna taste love and pain. Wanna feel pride and shame. I don't wanna take my time. Don't wanna waste one life. I wanna live better days. Never look back and say it could have been me. It could have been me. Don't wanna live as an unsung melody. I'd rather listen to the silence telling me I can't hear you. I don't fear you. Wanna wake up on a Monday morning. The thought of work is getting my skin crawling. I can't hear you. I don't fear you now. Wrapped in your regret. What a waste
Thank you.
That is really good. It's just, that's like an artist anthem, I think. I mean, when I hear that, and I never heard it in the rock, when I heard it acoustic, I went, I don't ever want to say it could have been me. It's like such a badass song.
Thank you.
God damn it.
You're moving me, that was...
No, it's
We're all a few champagnes deep. That's
buddy,
touched my heart.
I'll fill it up. I mean, Jesus. It's, I get overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed with how lucky I am to sit to what I can say is an anthem rock band. That's, an American anthem rock band is when you play that song, people hear that and they want to dance at prom. And oh yeah, of course.
I know.
It's such a treat to know that ultimately I listened to those lyrics of the song in my heart when I was a kid. And I tried my hardest, and I get to sit and listen to you guys rock out in my kitchen. I mean, it's like such a joy, and it's such a privilege.
Thanks.
Where did all the women go?
That's what happens when we play sometimes.
Are you guys getting more champagne for real? I was like, Jesus, I guess I'll be sucking your flutes.
Cheers to that, brother Bert.
No, you guys are so immensely talented, and it is such a joy to have you here and just to get to hang out with you
Thank you for fucking having us. This has been a treat.
Oh, this is amazing, man. I'm dying. I can't wait to see you live. I can't wait to see you live. You guys.
If you come and see us live when we do the LA show, you need to announce us before we come.
Done. Absolutely done. Am I the only one sitting in here listening to music, man? Do you guys want to play one more? Is that cool?
We can play whatever you want, yeah.
Yeah. Play one more.
There's only some of it we can put on. Anything from the first record we can.
You can play anything you want.
Why don't we do what you like the I Always Knew one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Do we play?
I love this.
Let's do it in C.
Yeah, get over here.
Give us a nice. Down in my bones, somewhere I'd never had known, right at the back of my head, it hit me like a beam of light, hit me like a hook on the ride, and I could have fell to the floor. 'Cause you talk to me and it comes up the walls. You talk to me and it goes over my head. So let's go to bed before you say something real. Let's go to bed before you say how you feel. 'Cause it's you, oh, it's always you, oh, I always knew, oh, baby, it's you, yeah. I try my best to unwind, but nothing on my mind, nothing at all but you. Oblivious to all that I owe, I'm hanging on to what I don't know. So let's go to bed before you say something real. Let's go to bed before you say how you feel. 'Cause it's you, oh, it's always you, oh, I always knew, oh, baby, it's you, yeah. And I knew, yes, I always knew, yes, I always knew, oh, baby, it's you.
I always knew, oh baby, it's you, yeah.
Gentlemen,
Cheers,
thank you
mate.
so much for doing my podcast. My doing my
Thank
cooking
you for
show.
having
This has
us.
been a blast.
That was such a treat, mate. Thank you for having us. Thank
We
you
got to
for
start a
cooking.
group text. We got to
Yeah.
take a look at the tour bus, and I need an IV. Gentlemen, the Struts.
Thank
Badass
you.
band.
Cheers. Thank you, bro.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.